Hello October and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and I'm so very happy to have you here today. In this video, we're going to be balancing my bookshelves for this month, the month of October. This video was definitely supposed to go up a couple weeks ago, but the ASMR version of this video went up over a week ago. But that's okay because we're balancing them for October to let me know how many books I have on my physical TBR for the month of October. So we're gonna take the number of books I had on my physical TBR at the start of September, add on the books that I bought or received, and subtract the books that I read to see this month where we ended up. So I actually have the shortest list so far since I started doing this. So at the end of August, I guess, I had 486 unread books on my shelves. Yes, I know, but that is the point of doing this, so we can dwindle that down. Also, check out my nails. They're sharp and Halloween-y. Yeah, we in full Halloween mode. So 486. So we started off September we started by receiving a couple books. By receiving, I mean bought. Book of the Month Club got me $5. I got Play Nice by Rachel Harrison. Home is Where the Horror Is. Honestly, it does look really fun and really cool. So I got that. And also from Book of the Month Club, I picked up The Academy by Ellen Hilderbrand and her daughter, Shelby Cunningham, which I thought was kind of cool. This just gave me I love like fall university vibes. It just looked like a good time and I quite like Ellen Hilderbrand. I read my first Ellen Hilderbrand book in August, so I picked that up. I want to, by the way, very soon make a video like reviewing some recent books that I've read, because on this channel I don't do a monthly reading wrap-up like I do on my ASMR channel. So I definitely want to talk about some of my faves and least faves that I read in like the last little while. Okay, so getting those two, that unfortunately brought us up to 488, but then we quickly brought that back down one to 487 because I read Pet Sematary by Stephen King. This was an interesting one, but okay, so that brought us down one. Good start. I mean, it's a chunky one. This, I feel like I had high expectations for it and I didn't absolutely love it, but anyways, that's not what this video's about. I then got my hands on a couple more books. Actually, I had 2 pre-orders come in, and those pre-orders were The Baby Dragon Bakery by A.T. Qureshi. How cute? How cute. It's so cute. And I also had Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood come in. Also so cute. Both super fall. Just, oh, look at them. So cute. I'm actually just about finished the first book in the series called Rewitched. I have 2 chapters left and it's very witchy, very magical. I'm enjoying it. And then in the month I completed reading a book, so getting those 2 pre-orders brought us up to 489, but now we're back down to 488 because I can take this book off of my TBR. This is Can't Spell Treason Without Tea by Rebecca Thorne. It is a cozy sapphic fantasy. Really, really enjoyed this. It's the first book in a series and I'm very much looking forward to reading the next one next month in November. So yeah, that brought us back down to 488 as I said. And then I actually received some book mail, which was very exciting, from Source Books. Thank you so much, Source Books, for sending me this copy of The Most Unusual Haunting of Edgar Lovejoy by Rowan Parrish. It looks so fun. It just looks really, really fun. I think it's gonna be kind of silly, goofy, kind of haunted, kind of romancy. I don't know exactly, but those are the vibes that it's giving me. So receiving this brings us back up to 489. And then I went on quite a good streak. I read 2 books in a series. Starting in September, I am all in on the Halloween like fall witchy vibes. So I read these two books. I read the first book last year in this series, which was called A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. So in August, I read the second one, A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch by Sarah Hawley. This one here, they are interconnected, like loosely interconnected paranormal rom-coms. Like it's not just witchy, like there's a bunch of different creatures, like this is a demon and there's vampires and all sorts of stuff, but they're very cheeky, very funny, and spicy. And I also read the third one, A Werewolf's Guide to Seducing a Vampire. This cover is really cute. And yeah, really enjoyed these. So I read those as well as, hang on, the first two books in this graphic novel series, The Sad Ghost Club by Lizzie Meddings. It's a really cute art in these graphic novels. So this is the first one, which does not actually come off of my TBR because this was a reread. I love this book, and there are 4 books in the series. So I read this like a couple years ago, and recently, or like this year, collected the other books. So I wanted to read that one again. And then I read the second one, The Sad Ghost Club 2. Again, same art style. Love these. Like, these are just such good books. So reading those 4 books brings us down to 486, because again, this one was already off of my TBR. And then the final book that I purchased in the month of September was Cash by Jessica Peterson. Also, look how pretty that is. So pretty. This is the first book in the Lucky River Ranch series. I bought this because last month or the month before, I received from Bloom Books the second book, Wyatt, in this series. So I had to go out and get the first one, which was totally fine, because I definitely would have picked these up anyways, because they're cowboy romances, and love me a cowboy romance and some horses, because I'm a horse girl. So yeah. And then to finish off our book balancing, I read, Getting Cash brought us back up to 487. I'm so bad at that. And then the final 2 books I read in September was the 3rd and 4th books in the Sad Ghost Club series. So there's number 3, really cute, and number 4. I don't know if this is the end of this series, but I really, really enjoyed it. It like deals with mental health a lot, and it's just really sweet and very relatable for me anyways. So after reading those 2, our total, so for the month of October, my physical TBR is at 485 books, which means we subtracted 1 book. We went 486 to 485, which in my mind, well, not in my mind, it is an improvement, because this is the first time that we've actually gone down. So I'm happy. I can't complain. Yeah. So there we go. Now I'm going to strive. I'm doing pretty good this month. I'm striving to get that number down by more than 1 this month. So I haven't actually bought any books, I don't think. Oh no. I think I got a couple pre-orders. Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave it at that. I'm happy about that. Let me know what types of videos you would like to see on this channel. My goal is to upload once a week over here. I think that will be doable. So subscribe if you're not, so you can see when I upload. Go take care of yourself, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.